It's a Thunder Bay adventure! This is a beautiful view, but I already don't feel good about this bridge. The short one looks pretty long to me, and the wind's just sweeping through this canyon. Why do I put myself through this shit? Woo! Nothing like a rush. One down, one more to go. That's higher and twice the length. I got this. All right, this bridge is 600 feet, Canada's longest suspension bridge. I've been on Canada's highest in Golden, BC, and this is the longest. I'm feeling a little braver. I like how the little one was the warm-up. I did it! This is such a huge accomplishment for me. I would fully recommend coming checking out Eagle Canyon Adventures. Stunning views. Even if you're afraid of heights, you can do it just like I could. Or you can always come and just check out this stunning view. Now we're gonna take the path and hike down into the gorge and along the water. That's bridge number 1. This is beautiful. Throwing a paddleboard. Wow. Next up, we're going to Willamette Canyon Provincial Park. Willamette Canyon is really hard to show on film. The sheer size and beauty and energy, history of the area is undescribable. Just had a quick tour of the active amethyst mine, and now we're gonna go dig for our own and see what we can find. Collected some amethysts. Now it's time to wash them up and see what they really look like. Got a few treasures and souvenirs. So fun picking 2 rocks and then getting to the table and seeing what everyone else found and bonding over cool finds. Great stop. This monument is just west of the spot Terry Fox was forced to stop due to the cancer spreading to his lungs. He was running across Canada to raise money for cancer research. Not only an iconic monument, beautiful view and our first look at Sleeping Giant and the city of Thunder Bay. Enjoying a pint at Sleeping Giant Brewery, which didn't exist the last time I was in Thunder Bay. Cheers. Good morning! You're looking awesome!
Freaking sup.
Zach's on a sup, baby!
Sup.
We just went out for a paddleboarding tour, Thunder Bay Harbor. epic.
Hey, I'm Yako
And I'm Johanna.
from Natri Bros Surf and Sup, and we're based here at Thunder Bay, and we do everything paddleboarding and surfing related. We take people out for lessons and group tours.
And then through the Metsa part of our business, I teach the stand-up paddleboard yoga. We are on Facebook and Instagram, and we have a website, natribros.com.
And we've got a little shop out on Maple Ward Road.
We got some finished pancakes. Woo!
Oh yeah.
Gonna be a good breakfast at Kanga's. Stopped at Hillcrest Park in Thunder Bay for some beautiful, stunning views of Sleeping Giant and Lake Superior. Awesome, thank you. Cheers! Yeah, look how good this looks. Oh my gosh, you can't wait. Cheeseburger pizza and deep fried pickles, baby. Woo! Look at the insanity of the breakfast bowl. Persian's a Thunder Bay classic. Essentially, it's a donut with some delicious icing on top. Kakabeka Falls Provincial Park, and you can hear the falls already. Let's check it out. Awesome! There's the main boardwalk for Kakabeka Falls with the big falls, of course. And then I am taking a trail to Little Falls to check that out just downstream from the big Kakabeka Falls. With all the rocks is a good warm-up for tomorrow's Sleeping Giant Provincial Park hike. That's an even steeper incline up to the top of the Giant. This is really cool. Look at all the layers in the rock. If you make it to Kakabeka Falls, don't just stick to the Kakabeka Fall Boardwalk Trail. I highly recommend you check out Little Falls Trail. It's a beautiful hiking trail to a gorgeous little falls you can get right up to. Just wear hiking shoes and be careful of the slippery rocks at Little Falls. Time to enjoy my Persian. Delicious, sugary, but not too sweet, doughy goodness treat after the hike. So many different Gouda cheeses to choose from. I got dill and I got jalapeno and then some Cajun curds. Pigeon River Provincial Park in Ontario is right on the US-Canada border, and on the other side of the Pigeon River Falls is Grand Portage State Park of Minnesota. To start, we're doing just a quick boardwalk trail to the lookout point to see over and into Lake Superior, and then we will go and see High Falls on Pigeon River. Whoa, look at this animal scat. It's got slugs on it and everything. Ooh, and berries. Oh, they sound big. That's the American side over there, and right here is the Canadian side. The river just down from the falls, you can see the gorge that the water has come through. Highly recommend you check out Pigeon River Provincial Park if you're ever in this area. It's definitely off the beaten path. I only saw a few people on the Canadian side. It is an hour from Thunder Bay, but those falls, so worth it. And there's lots of other trails to hike on. We only had time to do the one boardwalk trail and then that trail to the falls, the high falls. Fairly easy, some ups and downs. Good walking shoes recommended, not necessarily full hiking boots required, in my opinion. Going out for a nice paddle at Little Trout Conservation Area. Woo! Lake Superior, baby. Let's hit it. Insane. There's a big lookout over there too that you can hike to, and a nice, calm, glassy Lake Superior. This Little Trout Bay is really protected. Headed out tonight for a tour of the Thunder Bay Harbor at sunset with Sail Superior. Let's get on a boat! I'm on a boat and it's going fast and chatted with Terry at Maltese, and she gave me all of the recommendations for all of the different foods I should get. We got local fudge, which is gonna be awesome, some fresh pasta, some organic spinach, local farms, and of course we have, I had to get a Maltese sandwich. Classic, delicious ingredients. You put any of the meats or cheeses on it, and then they weigh it for the total cost. Pretty fly on Algoma and Thunder Bay. Such a cute, unique store. I got a print of Hillcrest Park view of Sleeping Giant. Ida, the owner, was wonderful. Definitely check it out if you're looking to find some cute little things in Thunder Bay. Headed outside of Thunder Bay to Silver Islet. We're sleeping at Sleeping Giant Provincial Park to do the hike to the top of the Sleeping Giant. Going for a rip in Silver Islet. Woo! Paddling out to see where the old silver mine was. Spooky and awesome all in the same time. Damn. Wicked paddle full of history and beauty and dancing with Lake Superior. Sitting at the general store right on Lake Superior, having one of their famous cinnamon rolls and some custom homemade herbal tea. Pretty good life. Sleeping Giant Provincial Park, yeah, let's do it! Staying at the main campground at Sleeping Giant Provincial Park, Marie Lewis Lake Campground. Home sweet home for the night. Not right on the water, but close. Look at the view. tomorrow we head to the top of the Giant. Wow! Yummy! What a nice treat. Just as I was having the perfect s'mores and the fire was going so nicely, it starts to rain. Time to pack it in for the night, and we got an early morning for the hike up to the Giant. Thunder and Thunder Bay is rumbling into the bay. Very rarely have I heard thunder like that, where it hits a big boom and then it crackles all along the whole entire sky. And I guess that's why they call it Thunder Bay. Good morning! Super rainy night. We're making some coffee and all is a-okay. It's gonna be a wet one today. Packed with a tent while it wasn't raining, but it is still very wet out. Coffee, oatmeal, then hitting the trail. Here we go. Look at the color of the water and the sea lion. So epic. Next time I want to paddle there wasn't enough time. Plus, you gotta admit, the Silver Islet mining site was pretty epic and special, and you can't see that from land. Awesome. We're just over 5 kilometers into the trail, just over 6 if you add in the sea lion, which adds an extra kilometer, and we should be getting very close to where things get a little more technical, and we heading into the top of the Giant. It is started to rain again, more like spitting. These beautiful trees are giving me some cover. A lot of people bring their bikes for that trail that we just did, which was just over 6K, not including the sea lion section, and then they park them here and hike up to the top of the Giant, so it'd save you a bit of time. Almost 7 kilometers if you don't include the sea lion until you start the climb. Whew. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. It's heating up. Whew, nice steep hill. Activate the glutes. Nothing like going down to know you gotta go back up again. 3.3 kilometers one way. Wow! Really lush up here. You go from more pine needles to ferns and density. It's really fresh with the moisture and the rain. Whoa, look at this big grassy field. A nice juicy hill. Can't wait for my sandwich from Maltese. I got in the backpack. We're gonna have it for lunch at the very top. Woo! One step at a time. Now we're getting into the boulders. Whoa. Look at this one. Oh shit. Beautiful. We're in the thick of it now. Oh fuck, baby. It's not gonna be the best view today. Hauling the supplies out here and building these stairs. Whew, a lot of work. Thank you, Ontario Parks. Look at the view. Straight up. Whew, let's get it. Still 2.1 kilometers to go. Shit. Normally people do this hike and they say, oh yeah, it's worth the view. Well, pretty sure there won't be a view today. I just convinced these two women that had turned around a kilometer short they're like, well, we're not gonna see a view today. A little disappointed, it's really slippery and hard. And you know, I came for it. I'm gonna regret it later. I came to do this. I said, you're so close. You're gonna turn around and come back. So I think I convinced them to get it done. Because what I like to say, when it's miserable, when it's difficult, that's where the growth happens. Maybe there's not gonna be a view, but we'll say we did it. We say it did in the rain, and we get to have our Maltese sandwich. There's the carrot there. Feeling alive, baby. Whew. Top of the giant. Typically a viewpoint, but it's a little cloudy and foggy today. Caught up to some other people on the trail. It's definitely a slog today. Some souls are being crushed. Most people come up here for the epic views. I believe it is the highest point in Ontario. If not the highest, at least one of the highest. And boy, we're working for it. Made it to local point number 1, which is more like a cloud viewing today. Woo! Headed to the gorge, 0.9 away from the first viewing point. And that's the classic shot you see of everyone looking out, top of the giant, by the 2 cliffs plummeting down into Lake Superior. Be interesting to see what we can and cannot see today. We made it to the top of the giant. Wow, you can just make out the stunning silhouette of the gorge. Crushing giants for breakfast, baby. It's really too bad that it's so foggy, but holy vertigo. Especially with the mist. It is so eerie. You just know it's a massive drop. There's something kind of magical about it. Sandwich time. Of course, there's a small part of me that's a little sad that I didn't get to see any epic views, but it's about managing the expectations of the hike and reasons why I'm doing it. And today it's just not about those views. It's about some grit. Thunderstorms and rain all night, getting up early in the wet, wind, it's raining, it's muddy, and tackling a hike knowing that likely it would be difficult, but that there wouldn't be beautiful, great views that you see online. Not a lot of people would come out in the rain. Not a lot of people will see the misty, foggy view of the gorge. So it's remembering that that's something special too. 12-ish kilometer hike back down to enjoy the sounds, smells, and sights of Sleeping Giant Provincial Park out in nature. Woo! The way back feels like it's taking forever. One foot in front of the other. Why is this so hard right now? This long, very easy trail is a mental game. My body's talking. Woo! Made it. Sea lion to the top of the giant and back down 23.5 kilometers in the bag. And that took just over 5.5 hours. I think 6 hours is a good amount of time. 6 to maybe 7, depending on the fitness levels. Woo! Bye, Thunder Bay. It's been epic. Can't wait to come back again really soon for lots more adventures in the Deep Bay area. Whoop whoop!